Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Bride of Chucky commentary. Hell yeah. Let's do some of this, boys. Here we go. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Kinda does suck though that Ronnie Yu doesn't direct horror movies anymore. Kinda does suck. He did this and Freddy vs. Jason. Two damn good movies. Damn good movies. Hell yeah. They picked the right actress, by the way, to play Tiffany, pretty much. Jennifer Tilly. Hell yeah, for sure. Heck yeah. Because, yeah, I absolutely love the actress Jennifer Tilly. I mean, I, of course, know her from, obviously her role as Bonnie from Family Guy, which they literally poke fun at in the Chucky season 2. But we're not doing it. But we're not talking about that, guys. We're talking about, Bride of Chucky. Hell yeah. Doing commentary for Bride of Chucky. Hell yeah. And after this, of course, I only got three more commentaries to go. Pretty much Seed, Curse, and Cold. So, hell yeah. Wish me luck, guys. Gonna be on a roll this next few hours. Hell yeah. I love the like, obviously, you could tell that the musical score in this one is very, very gothic. Obviously, which matches, Tiffany's style pretty much. Hell yeah. And slits the police officer's throat with the nail file. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Hello, Dolly. Yep, cue the Rob Zombie song. Oh yeah, cue Rob Zombie. Kind of wish Rob Zombie would just stick to doing music instead of doing, shitty horror movies. Like his two shitty Halloween movies. Within the cage of it, there's only one way. You can tell that Ronnie Yu is a big fan of obviously rock and roll pretty much because Both this and Freddy vs. Jason is filled with rock songs. Devil living dead girl. And a man singing devil living dead girl. Absolutely love this rebuilding scene as well. And it sucks though that again, after this movie, we never got a full on proper rebuilding Chucky scene again in the franchise. And damn fallen, living dead girl. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. And we, of course, we now have the scarred Chucky look. One of the, by far, definitely one of the best looks with Chucky in the franchise. The scarred look, hell yeah. Living dead girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Living dead girl. Rest in peace to the late great John Ritter. I once took theater arts when I was in school. And there's Jade, Katherine Heigl. And we also haven't seen Jesse or Jade since the events of Pride as well. Like so many characters from the franchise that literally just disappear off the face of the earth. I mean, Karen, Detective Mike De Silva, Tyler, Jesse, Jade. You think Andy would at least stay in contact with Tyler, pretty much. However, I get it. Obviously, the actor did a pretty big bad crime. He stole his mom's car. Jeremy Silvers, the actor that played Tyler in Child's Play 3. You're full of me, Funny how this police officer is given the nickname of Needle Nose. Take my hand, take my other hand, take my hand, take my other hand. Voodoo for Dummies book, which I don't really complain about pretty much. I'm okay with the whole Voodoo Dummies book. Oh, yeah, that's right. So ads. As I was saying, I don't really complain, obviously, about the whole, Voodoo for Dummies book, but thing that Tiffany uses, obviously, to bring Chucky back to life. And yeah, obviously, Jennifer obviously would say that Tiffany pretty much would say the chant very differently, pretty much. She says Dumbula instead of Dumbella. And here comes Damien. Rest in peace to Alexis Arquette. Because obviously this was pretty much who the, the actor pretty much was until he, you know, turned himself into, the whole trans thing and turned, became, Alexis Arquette, obviously, which, yeah, rest in peace. Did you pathetic worm? Yeah, does it honestly look like she gives a crap about what the French call an orgasm? And there's Chucky, boys. Oh, yeah. Bro, there was only one movie in the 80s, and that was the original. The red, two through Bride are all 90s, buddy. So, yeah, I don't get that line. What do you mean he's so 80s, bro? This whole, like, dance, striptease that Tiffany does, like, uh, I don't know. Yeah, I get it. Obviously, Jennifer Tilly wants to showcase how hot she is, which I get it. She's a damn good looking actress, that's for sure. And yep, classic, exorcist head turn, pretty much from Chucky. And the size that counts, asshole. It's what you do with it. Brutal as hell. Rips his slip ring off and then suffocates him to death with the pillow. Obviously, that line, obviously, 1988 to 1998. Yeah, 10 years. Mm-hmm. Da, ba, ba, ba. Mm-hmm. Boogie Nights. Uh, bite me. Damn, he literally told her when she's 18 she could go to hell for all I care. Damn, bro. I love that line. You fuck. Sorry, guys. Again, ads. The results made you look like Christian Slater on New Year's Eve. First call. His favorite meal, boys, Swedish meatballs. I don't really care for it. I mean, I pretty much care for regular meatballs, thank you. Will never eat Swedish meatballs. Belt I dumped her in the river. Remember that ring is worth 5 or 6 grand easy. Now the first thing we gotta do is get me out of this body once and for all. I hate this scene. I hate this scene where she freaking tickles him like a damn baby. Why? Then she puts him in a damn playpen. Why? Why? I mean, I get it, obviously, to get back at him, but still, though, I hate that. Again, there are only two scenes I hate in this movie. This scene and one scene you'll see later on, obviously. I mean, I get why Tiffany would put Chucky in a damn playpen, obviously to mock his size height, but still, I hate it when my favorite horror movie icon of all time gets treated like this. As a joke. Now, granted, Bride is way better than, the next movie I'm going to be commentating on. Good God help me for that one. And Bride's humor is far and away better than, obviously Seed of Chucky's humor. I mean, Seed of Chucky's just one big piece of crap. That, oh, don't worry, you will get my ranting and raging commentary on that one right after this. Guaranteed. Love this song. Yes, you want to. Dun 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 dun. Somebody new. Bum 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 bum. Crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy loving you. Crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy loving you. Of course, their signature thing of calling people sweet face. I had no idea that the Goodwill obviously existed back in 98. And I was born in 99 the following year. Tiffany, where the fuck are you? Treat her right. Never take her for granted. It's like my mother always said. Bring over a hot stove, man, the least he can do is the dishes. TCH, bitch. Fun fact, by the way, they also did the speaking spell thing with Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. There's the Tiffany doll. It's crazy as well that they never really. I mean, well, obviously they did when we eventually got to the TV show calling it, Belle dolls, which not as cool as, good guy dolls or buddy dolls. Since who has a dang, bathtub, by the way, in their living room, like, while they watch TV? Like, who does that? I mean, I don't think it's a living room, but still, like, who in the world takes a bubble bath while they watch TV? Especially the news. Like, who the heck does that? Seriously. Hmm. Love the fact that they pay homage to Bride of Frankenstein, because obviously this movie is called Bride of Chucky. Bride of Frankenstein. I don't ever watch the older Universal monster movies, mainly, of course, because, they're in black and white, and I don't really do black and white stuff. Hey, look at that, a Chevy ad. Just kidding. Ba 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 ba. And yep, Chucky's got it. Found his knife. Hell yeah. Bum 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 bum. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah. And he kills Tiffany. Here we go. And puts her soul into the bride doll. With another electrocution kill. Hell yeah. Obviously by, pushing her TV into her bathtub. Awake! Awake! What a, and her soul is now in the bride doll. Hell yeah. You got your wish. You're mine now, doll. And if you know what's good for you, you are going to love, honor, and obey. I love that G.I. Joe joke. You didn't need the amulet in the first three movies, bro. Also, no, you weren't wearing the amulet around your neck in the original movie. I know because I've seen each and every one of these movies now when stuff like this pops up, it kind of contradicts. And again, with this being my favorite horror movie franchise of all time, shut up! You shut up! I love that. But like still though, it doesn't make sense. He did not need the amulet in the first three movies. He wasn't wearing the amulet around his neck the night he got shot by Detective Mike. It makes no sense. Again, plot holes like, or probably should say plot contrivances like this, in your favorite franchise will kind of obviously stop and give you pause. Which don't worry, this isn't the only movie in this franchise that does that. We'll get there. Darling, I know. Love this song. Just seriously, both this and Freddy vs. Jason have banger soundtracks. Call me, anytime, call me. You can call me any day or night, call me. Na, 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 na. Chickens don't smoke your cigarettes. Barbie, eat your heart out. Yeah, screw Barbie. I love you, yeah, call me any or not, call me. Na, 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 na. Call me, love me, love me, love me, love me, call me, you may call me any day or night, call me. I know a lot of people don't really care for the whole Jesse and Jade love story side of this movie, but again, I'm cool with it. It makes sense. Plus, again, getting away from Andy after Child's Play 3, get, again, a little bit of a fresh start, obviously, when this movie released back in 1998. I'd give him 6 months, 3 if she gains weight. That's funny. And yeah, I know a lot of people weren't really fond of obviously this movie when pretty much no, this movie still had some horror elements left in it. The next movie is a full-on comedy. Oh, trust me, you will see my raging filled commentary for the next one. Don't worry, guys. You drag yourself into the 90s. Stabbings with Howard Bundy and Dahmer. You looked like Martha Stewart with that thing. The animatronic work on both Chucky and Tiffany in this movie pretty good. Even though for really a lot of the movie, they're mostly just sitting in this van throughout pretty much most of it. They don't really get a whole lot to move around wise like with the animatronics and stuff. Oh wow, an ad for a new. Oh yeah, ad for that new horror movie that's coming out called Together. So happy together. Ugh. Yeah. I know I forgot to mention it too, by the way, but I love the part at the beginning where you pretty much see Jason's mask, Michael's mask, Freddy's glove, and Leatherface's chainsaw. The closest thing to a horror Avenger to a horror crossover that we will get. Because I don't count. Obviously, if you count the whole, Poonaverse with them, Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio, which, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about an actual A-list horror icon team up. That is still to this day the closest thing that we will ever get. It's at the beginning of this movie where you see Jason's mask, Michael's mask, Freddy's glove, and Leatherface's chainsaw. I love this line right here. Here we go. Why does that look so familiar? Obviously because of the nails in his face, not the pinhead. And again, the comedy that we do have in here is again miles better, definitely for sure, miles better than the next movie I'm gonna be ranting commentarying on. Which that one's gonna be fun. Lots of fun. He found the weed. Seriously, banging soundtrack, banging. Ah, there we go. The scene is really damn funny where he's where he's smoking the weed. It would be really funny if the guy's nose did look like a needle. But still, funny nickname they gave him, Needle Nose. Can you imagine that though? If somebody actually had a needle for their nose, yeah, they would. Yeah, you wouldn't want that person to poke you. He just throws the weed away. Figures he'd hitch us a ride with the fugitive. Improvising. Now sit back and learn from the master. Gives him the finger. Then he says, rude effing dog. Goodbye. Boom. Love that kill, by the way, with a where where his car gets blown up. That was badass. Another ad, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a drink. Definitely gonna need it to, for my next commentary. You guys know what that next commentary will be. You guys already know. Be right back. Gonna go grab me a drink, boy. There we go. There we go. Gonna need this. My drink, obviously, for Dr. Pepper. Especially for my next commentary. You guys know what it is. Another damn good banging song coming up, boys. Again, banger soundtrack. Mm, demonstrating old. Bringing in a time of day. I can't say the rest of the day away. Ah, you're up and saying, I guess I'll see you in hell. I love to see. God, the music's been going to hell since I've been dead. Dun, dun, dun. Love that. Yeah, life sure is full of surprises. I love to see. And he just goes to town on this guy. Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby. Ooh, hey, a true classic. Never goes out of style. Yeah, it's crazy that you have these two. Thief pretty much couple, pretty much. But don't worry, Tiffany takes care of these two here very shortly. All because this thief girl pretty much steals a ring, pretty much. Deserve to wear that ring. and of course we're about to get the champagne bottle pretty much kill scene. After this scene is out of my face, I don't really care for makeout scenes, man. Although I've kind of started to get a little bit more into them since I'm and older and stuff. I mean, it's still a little creepy though and disgusting a little bit. Although I get it, if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, of course you have to do the lovey-dovey stuff. But still though, hey, thankfully you guys are not seeing this. And yeah, get him, Tiff. And the glass comes falling down on them. Yeah, and a damn good effect as well. Hell yeah. Boom. And they explode into blood, pretty much. Hell yeah. I love you. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Oh yeah, here's that other scene, by the way, that I was, of course, after he proposes to her, then we get the other scene that, I do not like, and I'm like, why was this in the movie? I do like this part though, like where he tries to get the ring out of it and he uses his teeth to get it off. It's funny. For real though, like you actually try to use your own teeth to get a ring off of a like you would end up breaking your teeth probably, and that would not be good. Hang on, guys, it's another ad. Oh no, here it comes. Did we really need this scene in a damn Chucky movie? Like, this scene where him and Tiffany freaking make out. It must have been uncomfortable for Brad and Jennifer, by the way, making these noises. Did we really need this? Did we really need this stupid scene? The only scene that I could. That is the one Chucky line of dialogue in this movie, by the way, that did we really need him saying, you know, do, like, Like, do I got a rubber? Look at me, I'm all rubber. Like, really? That is the one line in this movie that I just roll my eyes at every time. Hmm. But don't worry, again, it's nothing compared to the next movie that, oh man, I'm gonna have a blast ranting, commentating on. No one's here. No one's here, housekeeping lady. They're all dead. Well, not all of them, but the couple that obviously Tiffany killed, they're dead. I'm surprised that they didn't kill the maid. That line will be repeated in the next movie, of course, by Chucky himself. There's a limit to how much I could take. That line. Yeah. Yep, you found the dead body of Jade's uncle, pretty much. Yes, of course, the scene where they were. Oh wait, I love this part. That's coming up. He literally gets hit by a bus. Like this movie pretty much took the term "get hit by a bus" literal. What's that? It's a movie you would take 3 or 4 sequels just to do it justice. George and Weezy. Oh, my phone just went off. Shut up! Yeah, it's funny how they literally just killed that couple just to take the van. Obviously, not Jesse and Jade, but uh, a different couple just to take their trailer van. But, oh, yeah, gig. I would never have waited this long to tie a knot. And of course, now we get to Chucky and Tiffany's argument sequence about the dishes. Those dishes aren't gonna wash themselves, you know. I love the fact that they literally use this to their advantage, Jesse and Jade, to pretty much, make Chucky and Tiffany argue over the dishes. Oh, here comes another one of my favorite lines, by the way. Martha Stewart, screw Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart can kiss my shiny plastic butt. This is literally a legit how pretty much couples would argue about the dishes. Any guy would need a hunk of plastic, probably battery operated, to get a reaction out of you in bed. Where the hell did you learn to bake? How dare you speak to me that way? You started it. And she gets pushed into the oven, Tiffany does. And the van goes flying off the road into the New Jersey cemetery, where the final act takes place. Although you think about, although you think about it, New Jersey cemetery. I mean, not the greatest like final act. Or like, not the greatest final act like location, pretty much. The final set piece, pretty much. But in the franchise, but still, I mean, that's why obviously that I would argue with a lot of you that that Child's Play 3 was truly the last great, like great final climactic show sequence, like great set piece. Whereas pretty much Bride Onward, again, New Jersey Cemetery for this pretty much not as great as of a like big epic final climactic, showcase location pretty much. Plus it doesn't even, feel big or epic in a way that something like the Child's Play 2 final act or the Child's Play 3 final act at the carnival did. Beautiful. Those noises that Jennifer's making, it's funny. Like those are the best in pain noises that you can make. And Tiffany's all burnt up to a crisp, just like how Chucky was at the end of the original 1988 movie. Get down there, move. Yep. Even Chucky doesn't like being called a midget. I love that line. Bitch, you broke my neck. Yeah, nice aim. It's showtime. Un día me puede muerto. Me porté você também. And Tiffany pretty much is about to stab him in the back. Literally, literally stab him in the back with his own knife. There it is. Oh, Chucky, look at us. Don't you see? We belong dead. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you in hell. I love this little shovel fight, by the way, that Chucky and Tiffany have. Pretty funny. Also, pretty damn cool. Yeah. And he stabbed Tiffany with this knife. Pretty much going, pretty much like, yeah, that's what you get, bitch. You stab me in the back with my own knife, I'll stab you. Here we go. Get off my knife. Mm. This is definitely one of the weaker ways, by the way, he gets defeated, just shot to death in his own grave. Not as epic as, him falling into a big fan and cut up into a million pieces, or all the damage that he gets at the end of Child's Play 2. Go ahead and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back. However, thankfully the line makes up for it. Yay. But dying is such a bitch. Now, of course, we get to the ending where Jesse and Jada get to be let free, and then you know what is about to happen. Yeah, which I will discuss here shortly. He finds the burnt up Tiffany doll and she's about to. What leads to the next movie. Although I'm sure back in 1998, audience members were like, oh shit, now he's gonna have a little mini version of himself walking around. When, oh, if only you guys knew. If only you guys knew. Which thankfully we all did, because literally a few years later we got the next movie, which was, and still is, a big piece of shit. My and it's still the worst in the franchise. So now every time I go back to this ending, I go, oh yeah, but that leads to the next, but this leads to the next movie. Her giving. I mean, the scene itself, if you look at it on its own, damn good scene, but in context of what we get next in the franchise, yeah, it's a big. You just go, why? You could have done so much more with Seed of Chucky, and you chose the way you went. But yeah, anyway, though, guys, that was just my commentary for Bride of Chucky. Let me know how you thought about it down below in the comments, and stay tuned here very shortly for my ranting bitch fest commentary for Seed of Chucky. Oh boy, that one's gonna be fun. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as always for more videos. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you guys get notified whenever I upload brand new videos. With that, I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace out. Also, love this end credit song. And take my other hand, and take my hand, take my other hand. Peace out, guys.